we've been talking about different types of cosmological arguments for the existence of God. Now, over the next few weeks, we're going to go over some common objections that people raise against this type of argument and explain why they don't really hold up. This week, I'd like to start out with what is probably the most common objection, but what is frankly also one of the most illogical. In technical language, skeptics accuse theists of what is called special pleading. In other words, carving out a special exception that only applies for God. The way it most commonly comes up, though, is by way of the question, who made God? Think of the Coughlan argument, for example. Whatever begins to exist has a cause. The universe began to exist. Therefore, the universe has a cause. Skeptics look at this argument and say, if the universe needs a cause, then so does God. If God caused the universe, then who caused God? When raised against the Coughlan, this objection just plain fails to read premise 1. Look again at what it said. It didn't say everything needs a cause. It only said that things that begin to exist need a cause. Did the universe begin to exist? Well, yes, that's what premise 2 says and what we spent several episodes defending. Now, did God begin to exist? No. Look, time is part of the universe. So if God created the universe, that means he also created time as part of that universe. Now, if he created time, then he can't be limited by time. And if he's not limited by time, then he never began to exist. Let me explain that further. Beginning to exist requires a beginning point. Now, if you're not subject to time, then you've always existed timelessly. You don't have a beginning point. And if you never began to exist, then you don't need a cause. So the universe needs a cause, but God doesn't. Now bear in mind, this would be true whether the cause of the universe is God or anything else. If time exists within the universe, then whatever caused the universe can't be limited by time. Now, I've argued that the evidence on the whole does support the conclusion that that cause is God. My point here, though, is that even if it wasn't, that cause would still need to be timeless. Now, next week, we're going to look at another problem with the who made God objection. Until then, God bless.